Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato evening headlines on May 26, 2022. Putin's terror affects everyone, anarchists join Ukraine's war effort. Big tobacco is killing the planet with plastics. No smokescreen should be allowed to hide that. Rare 12m long humpback whale gives thank you sign to Spanish rescuers. She knew we were there to help. The Independent, best birthday present ever, says Spanish diver after saving trapped whale. Reuters, watch, divers complete dramatic whale rescue off Spanish coast. Russian forces have upper hand in Donbas fighting, Ukrainian officials say. The Guardian, too late to evacuate civilians in face of Russian attack, says Luhansk official. Texas shooting, where does U.S. gun control go from here? BBC, Texas school shooting sparks passionate debate on U.S. gun laws. Good morning Britain. Good morning Britain. Texas school shooting, how do U.S. gun laws work and why have attempts to restrict them failed? Sky News, U.S. gun laws explained, who can buy a gun in Texas and how many U.S. mass shootings in 2022. iNews, U.S. gun control laws, who can own a gun in America? Iran says one dead in industrial accident near military complex. The Guardian, Iran says engineer killed in accident at military base. The Independent, accident at Iran's sensitive military Parchin site kills one engineer. Videos show desperate parents asking officers to intervene in Uvalde school shooting. The Independent, the Republicans' grief over the school shooting versus how much they have received from the NRA. iNews, opinion, who is to blame for the Uvalde mass shooting? America, The Washington Post, opinion, why nothing will change after the Uvalde shooting. Ukraine war, giant mural of Saint Javelin meme painted in Kyiv outrages church organization. Don McLean pulls out of Texas gun convention. Russia-Ukraine war latest, 2 Russian soldiers plead guilty to war crimes in eastern Ukraine, live. The Guardian, Ukraine morning briefing, Russia bombards more than 40 Donbas towns. The Telegraph, fighting rages in east of Ukraine. BBC News. BBC News, Putin launches insane onslaught on Ukraine's Donbas region. Evening Standard, Ukraine won't give up land for peace, says Zelensky. How to Murder Your Husband writer Nancy Crampton Brophy found guilty of murdering her husband. Sky News, author of How to Murder Your Husband found guilty of murdering her husband. The Telegraph, good afternoon, news, jury finds Brophy guilty, a questionable plan from Schmidt, and the latest from the tragedy in Texas. The Portland Mercury, breaking, How to Murder Your Husband author convicted for murdering husband. 11 newborn babies die in Senegal hospital fire. The Guardian, Senegal, 11 newborn baby die for hospital fire for Tiverwan. BBC, 11 babies killed as fire rips through neonatal ward in Senegal hospital. The Independent, 11 newborn babies killed in fire at hospital in Senegal. The Telegraph, families confront horror after 11 babies die in Senegal hospital fire. Ukraine war, Russia blames the West for grain exports being blocked. Sky News, Russia's army already exhausted and broken, says Ben Wallace. Evening Standard, Russia will allow Ukraine grain exports if West lifts sanctions. The Times, Russia ready to let Ukraine export food as crisis warnings mount. The Independent, products will increase in price as blockade prevents access to Ukraine ports. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.